Tenses and their kinds. The objectives are the students will be able to know about the meaning of tenses, they will learn the kinds of tenses, they will be able to differentiate between present, past, and future tense, they'll learn and write various kinds of tenses, they'll be able to make new sentences, and they'll be able to use correct tense in writing sentences. Now, the present tense. The present tense and its kinds. It has got 4 kinds: simple or indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect tense. In the present simple, we use the subject and the first form of the verb, or we add es to the verb. For example, he or she goes, he or she eats, and with the plural I or you or they, we say they go. For continuous, the subject, that is he, she, singulars or any plural, and the helping verb is am or are, and the first form of verb with ing. For example, he or she, that is they are the plural subjects, is going for a picnic, or with the plural I am going for a picnic. Similarly, for you, they, or we are going for a picnic. In the present perfect, we use the subject and the helping verb here are, has, or have with the third form of the verb. For example, he or she has gone to school. I, you, we, or they have gone to school. With the perfect present continuous, present perfect continuous, the subject and the helping verb is has or have been. With the first form of verb, ing is added plus since or for. Since for the point of time, for the period of time. For example, he or she has been going since early morning. Or the plurals, I or you or we or they have been going for 2 days. Either of these plurals can be applied. We come to the past tense and its kinds. In the past simple or indefinite, the subject is added with the second form of the verb. For example, he or she went to a shop. I or you or they, any of these plural, went to a shop. In the past continuous, we say subject plus was or verb, the helping verb, and the first form of the verb with ing. For example, he or she or I, here I is an exception, was going to a shop. You or they or we, any of these plural, were going to a shop. Past perfect says the subject plus had form of helping verb with a third form of the verb. For example, he, she, you, we, they, with any of the singulars or plural, we use had gone to a shop. For perfect continuous, the subject plus had been plus first form of the verb and ing with since or for preposition. For example, he, she, I, we, you, they. Any of these singulars or plural, we use had been, the first form of the verb, going to a shop for 2 days. For, because here the period of time is included. We come to future tense and its kinds. It has also got 4 kinds: simple or indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. For future simple, we use subject plus will or shall and the first form of the verb. For example, he or she will go to the park. I, you, or they, any of the plural, shall go to the park. With singulars we use will, and with plurals we use shall. Continuous, future continuous, we say subject plus will or shall in either of the singular or plural case, plus be with the first form of verb and ing. Example, he or she will be going to the park. I, you, they shall be going to the park. Any of these plurals. Future perfect, subject plus will or shall plus have and the third form of the verb. Example, he or she will have gone to the park, or I, you, or they shall have gone to the park. With future perfect continuous, we use subject plus will or shall, have been, and the first form of the verb with ing. For example, he or she will have been going to the store, or any of the plurals, I, we, they, you shall have been going to the store. So this is how these three kinds of tenses are used with their different types of kinds.